In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a couple different key fob remotes that will show you that your car might even have remote start and you don't even know it. Now, I've bought several cars in the past, and when I go to pick them up, I check out the remote start and the owners usually don't even know it had it. They might have owned them for 3 to 4 years, saw that the button was there, didn't know what it was for, or they might have pushed it and it didn't do anything. Well, chances are your car might have remote start and you don't even know it. So let's check it out. Now here's a classic remote design from Chrysler. This is off a Chrysler 200. As you can see, we have unlock, lock, hit 2 times will pop the hatch, that's pretty obvious. Panic button. Now you have this X2 with a circle. A lot of people might push that 2 times, nothing happens, or they might not know what it is. Now on a lot of different vehicles, the issue is, and people don't know it, you have to hit the lock button once to make sure the car is locked, then you hit the remote start. A lot of cars won't remote start if your car is unlocked. So if you have a remote like this or similar, always hit the lock button first, then try the remote start, and away it goes. Now this is a classic Nissan design remote. This is on a lot of different Nissan vehicles. As you can see here at the top, it has that circle with the arrow. That's kind of the remote start indicator of a lot of different vehicles, but it doesn't say X1 or X2, so a lot of people might push it once, they might push it twice, but nothing's going to happen. With this vehicle, you need to lock the vehicle, and then you're going to hold down remote start, and that's how you start a Nissan. So you might own a vehicle that has remote start and you're just not doing it correctly. Hopefully this video helps you out, and I thank you for watching.